What is up, everybody? It's Kat. Hello. Welcome to my 1-year review owning my Evo 10. It's also very bright in my garage, thanks to Alex putting up new lights. So very illuminated in here. Wow. Little Miss Yuki. I've owned her for over a year now. Got it in July of last year. So July of 2020, I purchased the Evo and I love this car. I love this car so much. But there are some things that I don't love about it. There's things that I absolutely love about it. And today we're gonna get into it. Kind of wanna show you what we've done since the last video, which I just checked was 11 months ago. So long ago. But we've done a couple things to it since then, so I wanted to fill you guys in. Power-wise, the Evo is pretty much the same. So that dyno video that I uploaded then, I'll put it right here for you. If you wanna see what's done power-wise to the car, nothing has really changed. The only thing that's left to do to it, honestly, would be E85 flex fuel kit, but I don't know. Not really in a rush to do that. It makes great power as it is, and I think it's like a really good power that I'm sitting at now. I think E85 would be stupid, but also a lot of fun, so still on the fence about it, not exactly sure. It's mostly cosmetics that I've done, so let's go through it real quick and then I'll take you guys out in the car. So first off, got my big ass wang, APR wing, which I absolutely love on this car. I think it makes it look complete. I think it's a little, you know, eye-catchy, but also fits the car. It doesn't look ridiculously stupid on it, you know? Kind of goes with the body lines. Also, in my wake of absence, I got married. So now that all of my life-changing events are over and settled, no more moving, no more marriage, no more nothing. So now that everything is over, we get to go back to creating videos and I'm really excited. Anyway, that's just a side note. Let's get back to the car. I did install 2 new turbos. Goes real fast. No, I'm just kidding. These are hella horns. So basically, Alex and I painted them this really cute, like baby blue color, which is eventually what I want to do to my calipers, but they're just really loud horns and they're really annoying and I absolutely love them. Also got my license plate, Evo Simp, and this took like 6 months to get, I think. I don't know, the DMV was backed up forever. It took forever to get, but we got it. It looks hilarious and everybody loves it. What else on the outside? Oh, taillights. Keys would be helpful. I also had to go put the new bike in the backyard. I'll be revealing that next week. Anyway, obviously the taillights are a lot better in the nighttime, but got these off of a guy on Instagram. They're so sick. I'm obsessed with them. I think they really add a lot of character to the car. Not a lot of people have these taillights, not any that I've seen actually in real life. On Instagram, I see a lot of them, but not too many people have these. They're really cool. Highly recommend. They weren't bad either, price-wise. And then if we take a journey into the car, I also got a boost and wideband gauge. Also, so loud, so much loudness. So this pod holder guy thing, I got on Etsy. I'll leave it down below in the description. And then I just got 2 AEM gauges. I really was confused why this car never came with a boost gauge. I used to have an SRT4 and it came with a boost gauge and I was like, this should come with every car with a turbo, but it doesn't. So got a boost gauge, got my wideband. Also, a little side note about this gauge pod is that you do have to do some finagling with your little air vent here. Basically, this air vent becomes unusable. So if you're cool with that, I really like this because it's out of your way, it's out of your line of sight when you're driving, and yeah, I have no complaints about it so far. I still only have, let's see how many miles. I have 24,716 miles on it. So she's still new baby. So my good friend Kyle did a 2-year ceramic coating on the car. He cut and polished the paint. It looks amazing. If you guys ever need a detail for your car and you're in the Central Coast, Mr. Kyle, Hobbs Auto Spa, I'll leave his information down below. Great guy, takes his time with his work, and I mean, this is the outcome. You see how shiny my car is, it's ridiculous. The paint looked not this shiny before. Definitely not. I have not even driven it since he's detailed it. It's been sitting for, man, like almost a month, I wanna say, like 3 weeks. So we're gonna go take it out today, get her wheels all dirty, full of brake dust, and go take her out. I know, little Yuki been so bored in the garage all by herself. So sad. Okay, we are on the highway now. I have no idea how this audio is gonna sound, so I'm sorry in advance. A year owning this car. I love it. I ended up buying another car, the Ford Fusion, as my daily driver. It's basically Alex's car now. We don't really drive the Evo, or at least I don't very often. Normally I'll have Kyle come over and detail it, and then it'll sit there until, I don't know, I'm sick of it sitting there, or I have something to do, like a car meet or something, but there hasn't been much of those lately worth going to, so I've just been at home, not taking my car out, not enjoying it, not driving it, until right now. I was like, you know what, the video is a perfect excuse to take the car out and get it dirty, yes. Sorry, Kyle, in advance. Gonna have to have you come back soon. Another plus of this APR wing, as you can see behind me, a little issue with Mitsubishi's normal stock wing is that it's literally in your line of sight. So the fact that the APR wing is higher, I can actually see out of my back window now. It's pretty amazing. Yeah, I know, right? It's almost like you kind of need to see back there sometimes. Mostly for cops. But right now I am trying to catch the sunset. Love that the sun goes down at 5 o'clock now. Awesome. So awesome. Love it. It's like my day is cut in half. The one thing I totally forgot to mention was that I got new suspension. I got some Öhlins coilovers. They popped up on Facebook Marketplace, and an Evo friend of mine was like, hey, these are going for a really good deal. They have under 10K miles on them. You might want to buy them. And so I did. The Öhlins have been amazing. They ride really, really nice. They're super adjustable, which is amazing. And yeah, I have no complaints with the coilovers. It gave me the perfect fitment that I was looking for. And it also helps that they're actually gorgeous coilovers to begin with. So they look really nice when you actually visually see them. But the ride is pretty phenomenal. It's not like that choppy, you know, choppy ride. We didn't set it up like that anyway. They're kind of soft right now. Sorry, I'm like taking a turn super fast. So lowered the car in the front and the rear. So I don't know, the fitment just looks so good now. When we stop, I'll show you. And honestly, looking back on this car a year ago when I bought it, literally, I mean, we thought she was stock, definitely was not stock on the inside. On the outside, pretty much, yes. And we were bamboozled. But to see how far she's come now, how aggressive she looks, and my vision coming to fruition, you know, coming to life is pretty cool. I don't know what's next for Yuki, honestly. I mean, I'm at that line, right? Power-wise and cosmetic-wise, where anything from here on is kind of ridiculous, you know? There's not much left to do. Oh, the sun is so bright! Okay, wow, this is a great look for me in the video. I'm just gonna continue when we get to our spot. We have made it to the destination. I'm no longer stressed out over driving and trying to film this. We are back at the port of St. Louis. This is literally where I end up. Every time I go anywhere, I just end up here. This is where my mind takes me. I don't know why, I just can't put my finger on it. Not like it's beautiful or anything. When I got this car, looks-wise, it was very stock. Once we got under the hood and realized that it was not very stock. I mean, it's really coming up on pretty expensive car parts, so I wasn't too upset, but it was very deceiving. So having the outside kind of match the inside is pretty cool. I absolutely love this car. It gets so much attention, especially living here in the Central Coast. Not, there's a car scene, but it's not, you know, it's not like the big car scene. It's not huge or anything. So the car gets a lot of attention. I'll be at the gym and like bring the car to the gym and I'll see like people taking pictures of it while I'm on the treadmill and I'm just like, that's cool. And yeah, it's just a striking car. It's been a lot of fun. I'm sad that they're not continuing the Evo, but also not sad because that just means the car value of mine goes up. And it has increased. I actually looked earlier this morning and saw a 2015, so it's newer, and it had 20,000 miles on it, so around the same miles, and it was going for 42,000, and I was like, bruh, that's 10,000 more than what I bought it for last year. So the car, the value of the Evos are going up insanely much. I know especially for the Evo 8s, they're skyrocketing. So it's pretty cool to see. There's this like whole group of people taking TikToks of this Miata next to me. I'm kind of afraid to get out, but I want to show you guys the fitment real quick. So as you can see, it's not like major. Two-ish fingers, but I'm running such a large tire that I have to have this gap or I literally can't go any lower. Literally, physically cannot go any lower. And then in the back, it actually has a really nice tuck. Cannot fit 2 fingers. It's about 1 finger. But yeah, so she's low now, low, on the low. I'm running from these people who are filming because they're being very chit-chatty with everybody and I don't like talking to people. I would say overall owning this car, even as a daily driver, is like a solid 9 out of 10. It's a solid 9 out of 10, I would say. It's a great daily driver. It gets decent gas mileage. It really depends on how you drive it. I have a lead foot, so I never see that many miles out of my tank. I love my car. There's only a couple things that bug me about it. Like this dumb shit, like we installed this microphone for my SiGav, and now this pillar doesn't want to stay. But that's just dumb stuff that we've done. When you're driving, there's really nowhere to put your like arm. I don't even want to take the e-brake down. But like when you're driving, there's nowhere to like put your arms. Does that make any sense? Like this, I guess, but I'm using this to steer. And then this, you know, when I'm not shifting, when I'm just on the freeway, there's nowhere to like put my arm. So I literally will just drive like this and then have my hand on the steering wheel. It sounds dumb, but this armrest is so far back and I'm so far forward. It's like this car was made for somebody 7 feet tall or something. But this is pretty much useless. So the fact that there's only 5 gears is kind of annoying. The gears are kind of short, which sucks, especially on the freeway. When I'm on the freeway doing about anywhere from 70 to 80 miles an hour, I'm sitting at about 4,000 RPM, which is really high because I redline at what, 7,000. So it's not very much. That's my only complaint about this car really is that the gears are short. If they would have put a 6th gear on this car, it would have been amazing, but you know, it is what it is. I think that pretty much wraps up my year review, overlook, kind of update on Miss Yuki, AKA my Evo. If you guys like this video, leave a like. If you want more Evo videos, let me know. There definitely will be more Evo videos. There will be a bike reveal next week. More bike videos, more car videos, more videos in general. I miss making stuff. So I love y'all. I'll see you in the next one.